When I see these walls around town, when I'm walking around or driving, I am just so amazed. Stopping to look at the puzzle of how they were put together and appreciating the work that went into it, it just gives me great pride in my community.
They are works of art that work. Trail British Columbia's vast number of handcrafted rock walls beautifully support this Kootenay mountain town. These stunning walls of stone reflect the strength and spirit of this working-class community.
Trail is known as an industry town for sure. I think most people connect the smelter with Trail BC. They do not realize what's hidden in the nooks and crannies of our beautiful town.
Trail's glorious Stone Age started in the 1920s when workers at the smelter began building their homes on the steep slopes near the plant.
Trail is situated on both sides of the Columbia River, and the town basically crawls up the hillside. We don't live on a prairie here, and we need supports for our roadways and our pathways. And so when the wood cribbing that supported the roadways began to erode, then the city began building rock walls as retaining walls. They provided means for people, mostly men at the time, to walk to work to the smelter or downtown to the city.
A native of Trail, Eileen Truant Peterson was inspired by her hometown's unique infrastructure. This retired school teacher realized that the rock walls held stories to be shared, so she wrote and photographed Set in Stone. It would become the textbook on Trail's significant stone building heritage.
I wanted to honor the builders and to also record the history of the building of the walls. Most of the stonemasons and other crews did come from Italy, although not all. They came from other European countries and Eastern European countries as well. Many had stonework in their history. In Italy, for example, they built their houses out of stone. They were hard-working family fellows who wanted to, provide a better life for their families here in North America. They had integrity, they had a sense of humor, they worked hard, they had a job to do, and they did it. They began being built in Trail in 1926, from 1926 to the mid-60s. And for many of those years, there were no mechanical tools available. So they were done by hand. And they hauled, they chipped, they lifted, they pushed, they pulled these rocks into position with huge bars and makeshift planks. Intensely hard, backbreaking labor.
It gives us a little bit of pride to see our work still standing here.
They are the end of an era. Louis Badine and Bill DiDomenico are Trail's last two surviving stonemasons. Hard work made hard men.
And if we were working in snow, rain, or sunshine, we built this monster back-breaking walls here.
Used to go to the job, but we lost the job at 7 o'clock in the morning. We come pick up at 3 o'clock, no for lunch, home and nothing. We eat them outside.
The hard work paid off with a pride, like sort of, not too long ago I took my grandchildren to look. I said, look what I did when I was young, and they laugh because I don't think they can get people to do that these days, but anyway, it sure was a lot of hard work.
In 2003, an enthusiastic group of Trail residents joined together to celebrate their unique rock wall culture.
The Rock Wall Project Enthusiastico Society recognized that these walls were truly an amazing legacy that has been left to us by these hardworking stonemasons. It was important to us to raise awareness about these walls outside of our community.
The Rock Wall Society created a brochure to help people explore their city in stone. With walking routes named after food that was common to the stoneworkers, it's easy to noodle around.
If someone wanted to come to trail to see our walls up close and personal, as they say, we've developed a 10-route walking tour brochure in different parts of the city, and with fun names such as Haggis Hike, Tortellini Trek, or Manicoti Meander. We've had a little bit of fun with it, and we take you on a self-guided tour around our city, up and down our many beautiful covered stairways that are unique to this area as well.
Trail's historic rock walls are a lasting tribute to the vanishing craft of stonemasonry, and will always be a symbol of the stone builders who left behind this treasured legacy.
I feel very grateful to all the stonemasons and all the crew members that worked with the stonemasons to provide this living legacy. These walls they're not going away. They will be here for many, many years, and they really are a beautiful, lasting legacy to this community, and we're very, very proud of them.
Si può parlare anche per italiano con carne capisce. They're left to remember, that's all, you know.
If you have an idea for Northwest Profiles, send it to KSPS TV, 3911 South Regal, Spokane, Washington 99223. Northwest Profiles is a presentation of KSPS Public Television.